Okay, super. Hi, Chris. I've got a question. So I've got my stables in London, and when people come for a horse archery lesson or something, then they bring their card. I go to the card machine and plumb it in, or they'll phone me up and I'll take the details after the phone. If I'm going to make an information video and sell that, how do I get payment? How do I get their card details without having to phone them up? Because I'm in London, you're in America somewhere. If somebody in America wants to buy my video, they're not going to be phoning me up and giving me my card details. How do I don't get it. How do you set up the thing that I've seen when I bought stuff on the internet?
Yeah, great question, Carl. So first of all, you're going to need some sort of website or application that the customer will be able to interface with on the internet. So whether it be a website or a sales funnel or an app, phone app, and then
Do you mean different to what I've hosted my video on? Like if I've got my sales funnel or website with the video and I say buy this, do I need another thing?
when you say hosting, like on YouTube or
Yeah,
Vimeo.
let's say yeah. I've got my thing on YouTube, but they've come on to carlgreenwood.co.uk and bought a video on, say, horseback archery.
So on your sales funnel. Yeah, so what you need is what they call a merchant account. A merchant account's
Oh, do I?
a merchant account's sort of like a special bank account that lets people put their credit card information in securely on the internet. It encrypts it so that hackers can't see the data. And then that company processes the information, checks the person's card, make sure it's valid, make sure that there's funds available. It charges them the appropriate amount. So not only do you need a merchant account, you also need a shopping cart that will
That was my next question.
Yeah. So you need some place to host the website or the funnel. I like to use ClickFunnels, but you could use WordPress or other platforms. Then you need a shopping cart functionality in that website. And there's a lot of different ones, but I like ClickFunnels because it's all in one. And then you connect the shopping cart to your merchant account. There's hundreds and hundreds there's probably thousands of merchant accounts, but one of the easiest to use is Stripe because it's easy to sign up. If you go to a bank that offers merchant accounts, you can formally sign up, but it's kind of difficult. They ask you for your bank accounts and how long you've been in business. And it could take weeks to set up. Stripe, you just log in and create an account, link it to your bank, and that's it.
Oh, so you link your card in the same way that I have in PayPal?
Yeah, it's similar to PayPal, but it's more seamless. So
because putting up your pay me on PayPal, I mean that's all jolly easy, but it doesn't look very professional. I want something that looks like, like I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, because when you use PayPal, it pops up with another window. It says PayPal.
It's all right for sending your mum some money, but you don't want to hang your professional reputation on it.
Well, it's funny because some countries, PayPal is a good option because a lot of people don't have credit cards in some countries like India, the Philippines. So PayPal is a good option in those because it's really the only option or one of the only options. But, for USA, the UK, Australia, Stripe is a very good option because it works in the background.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be seamless.
Yeah. For example, you like ClickFunnels. I'm building my thing on ClickFunnels. So and I've seen Stripe on there. There's a few other options as well there. So you pay Stripe, a monthly subscription to use that account, I suppose.
So all these merchant accounts have different fees. So if you're setting one up, you want to check it. PayPal fees are kind of high, in my opinion. Um, you know, Stripe actually doesn't have a monthly subscription. They just take a small percentage of each transaction. And I forget what the exact number is, but they're pretty reasonable. They're less than PayPal. And if you're setting up a merchant account with another bank, you want to ask them if there's a monthly fee and what their charges are per transaction. Because the higher they are, the less money you're going to make. So
the customer puts their, so that there's that form that I've seen whenever I've bought anything off the internet, the standard form with your card number and your expiry date and everything else.
yeah,
That's put onto your product, so that they see the product, they want it, they fill in the form, which is all hosted by WordPress or ClickFunnels or whoever. That information goes to Stripe, and Stripe then has that money, and they'll then put it into my bank account.
So what Stripe does is easy way to explain it is Stripe reaches out to the person's credit card or debit card, whatever institution or bank that's held at. It sends a message to them and says, hey, we want to take this amount off this account. Is that okay? And then they get a response back saying, yep, they got the money. And then it transfers. Stripe takes the money in. They take their little bit of their fee. And then every day they deposit it into your business bank account.
Okay. So I need to open an account with Stripe and then get you to integrate it with ClickFunnels.
Sure. And it's actually, with ClickFunnels, it's really easy. You just, couple keystrokes in maybe 2 minutes.
Bingo. Lovely. I'll get on that then. Thank you very much, Chris. I'll speak to you again when I've got next question.
Sorry, something popped up. So, so I hope that explained it. And
yes.
if you need help, I'd be happy to help.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. Later. Thanks.
My pleasure.